Good morning from beautiful northern Wyoming. I've got Clyde, my 11-year-old Gyrkin, with me. Just going to be a second flight of the season. Yesterday I just did a short flight from the truck to me, to the lure, just to make sure his head was back in where it should be and, get the routine back. We're going to start conditioning now and, build up his strength for the hawking season. It'll take, a week or two at least. I don't have the Prairie Falcon Cosmo going yet. The one I pulled last year, she's a second-year bird. She needs a few more days of weight control and manning, and she'll be ready to go as well. I'm gonna not do a separate video for each day like I normally do. I'm gonna just string a bunch of conditioning flights together, and it'll help. You can see how he progresses each day. Clyde's gonna need some conditioning. Being a big bird, they take a little bit more to get back in shape. And I'll do the same thing with Cosmo. Probably do a separate video for her. I haven't decided for sure or not. But anyway, I've got some pigeons with me. And the lure, and start working on some conditioning here with Clyde. And when we get Cosmo going, we'll have those going too. We'll get after it here. I think Clyde's always been a slow bird to get going, and when he's out of shape, of course, it's even worse. He needs some encouragement. Yeah, I figured he's gonna land. This isn't so much a training session, just a conditioning session. He's 11 years old. Been there, done that for training. Just got to get his body back in shape. It's obviously not. And stooping the lure is one of the best ways to condition. Lots of people like ballooning, kiting, all that kind of stuff, and that works fine too. The thing I like about the lure is you can watch your bird the entire time and get a read on when they're about to quit, when they've had enough, and keep going or not. Or ballooning and kiting, that's a little trickier to do. I mean, you can with the drone. Keep sending it up somewhat, and it all works. And if it works for you, more power to you. This has worked for me, so that's what I do. I can tell he's slow. I have to look at the GPS. His speeds are pretty low. He's got no muscle. He's starting to get tired, we'll quit. I don't want to push him too long. Got a 10 mile per hour wind this morning, which is nice. Clyde always likes a little bit of wind. This should spur him on to fly a little bit better. Obviously still massively out of shape, so he's not going to do much. When they're out of shape, they take forever to get going. He's always kind of slow to get going anyway. Out of shape, even slower. They usually end up having to flash pigeons and stuff to get them going for a few flights. Yep. Yep. Hey, he's flying like he soared today. Hey! Hey! Come on! Yeah, he's sore from working hard yesterday. So I won't work him super hard. I'll get him flying well enough to kind of work the soreness out of his muscles. Hey! Woo! Which isn't going to be much. He keeps wanting to quit on me. Yeah, not much. Just working some soreness out. He looks a little more eager to get going today. Got another breeze, maybe 10 miles an hour or so, which should help him. Here's where we're looking at yesterday, kind of sore and stiff. Usually that's a one-day deal when they have that happen, and the next day they fly better. We'll see. Yeah, there he goes, all on his own. Let's see if he'll actually mount some. Where's he going though? He might have spotted something. He's going up. Yeah, there I've seen grouse and huns there the last few days. So there's a chance he spotted something and is trying to hunt. He landed up there, but not on a post. Just on the ground. That's odd. He didn't catch anything or nothing. No, he just saw something and flew up there and landed. Walk up here and see what he's doing, get his attention, get him back. Hey! Oh, I think he is on the post. With all the haze and smoke, I couldn't see him. One of the disadvantages of a white bird. I can walk back then because he can see me from over here then. Yeah, most people would probably conclude that flash a pigeon, he doesn't come, he's fat. And now Clyde's had a history his whole life of, ever since he was young, and some mistakes I made of wanting to sit and flashing pigeons to get him going. It works for a while, and then they start ignoring it. Plus, Clyde really doesn't enjoy conditioning flights and chasing pigeons. He'd much prefer just to hunt. So he gets kind of bored with these flights. A lot of times he'll rake away and be waiting on over a pond and stuff like that. And it's when he's not conditioned enough to make anything happen with it. So he just hates the getting back in shape part. He'd like to just be there. If he doesn't come pretty quick, I'll have to use a lure. Yeah, there it goes. He's coming and dipped down low. He should be here unless he landed again. Oh, he went the other way. What the heck? Okay, now he's flying. That car bumped him. You know what? Flew the wrong way and landed. I don't know if he can see me. He's over the hill a little bit. Ah! Yeah, I think he's too much over the hill. Come on! Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk over there where he can see me. Up! He's out looking over the hillside, looking for something to hunt. Get up here where he can see me. He's right up there somewhere. Can't see him. It's only 230 feet away. Hey! Oh, there he is. I'll start heading back. I like when they leave where you're hawking. If you can lead them back, it's always nice. Hey! Come on! Hey! Hey! Come on! He's not as sore as yesterday, but still not real eager to fly, and that's from lack of condition. Just like me, breathing hard and that little bit. We need to get everyone back in shape. Clyde does like stooping the lure, which is very helpful. getting tired. He's barely staying in the air. Hey! Hey! Come on! Oh. Pretty tired there, buddy, huh? Well, that was a pretty hard workout. I bet he saw some grouse or huns over there, flew over, and they flew off him before he even got there. He didn't have a chance. He's too out of shape to catch anything anyway. And then sat on the post, and that got his brain on hunting, which he greatly prefers to doing conditioning flights. I should have been farther from that spot and the potential poles that he could sit on. That was on me, but I'll know that for next time. Okay, well, it looks like he covered 1.6 miles today. That's more than the last 2 days, especially more than yesterday. And got up to 41 miles an hour. A touch better speed, but still pretty slow for his normal if he's in shape. But, you know, it doesn't happen overnight. So, anyway, we'll be back at it tomorrow. And, keep at it. I give him a minute to see if he'll get going today on his own. I kind of doubt it. He is eyeballing that cow pretty hard, wondering what it's up to. He's not afraid of cows, he just prefers they don't get too close. I think I'm going to try walking a little farther away. See if that'll get him going. I kind of doubt it. If it doesn't, I'll come back a little closer and toss him out a pigeon. If I just toss it, he won't chase it because he knows he won't catch it. But if I toss it on the ground, he'll think it's hindered or weak, maybe chase it and get going. Once he gets a little more fit, he'll get back in the groove and mount and wait on like normal as it gets for Clyde. Never been the most consistent at all that. Yeah. He's just more interested in the cow than me. So we'll change that. I don't start him from my fist. I could do most of my birds because when he was young, for the first few years, I flew him in a cast with the bird that Dave has now, Bonnie. And he started this habit of, as soon as I unhood him, flying up there because it was a little crowded on the glove with the two of them sitting there. And so he's always got in his habit of starting from the truck, so that's what we've done. His attention. Up! Up! Okay, he chased it. Not right away, not with a lot of vigor, but he's going. Looks like he might actually mount a little today. Yeah, he's feeling better. Let's see how far he chases that. How much strength he's got. Woo! Yeah, he's definitely feeling better. I think he's broke off the pigeon. He was getting far enough away, it's hard to see. Not bad at all. Toss a couple for him. Call that good. Hop! Woo! Hey! He was thinking about going and landing, so he's a little tired now. I'll stoop him just a few times, not much. Hey! Yeah, he's about to quit on me. Well, that was better, Clyde. Getting in a little better shape, get back in the groove. These cows are all bowling around me. He doesn't care for that. Nothing he hasn't seen before, though. Okay, looks like that pigeon took him up to 269 feet, which is a far cry from the last few days, which has been, you know, cutting daisies. Obviously took a pigeon to get him going up there, but it shows he's got a little bit of muscle and can start doing things. So I think we're getting closer. A few more days of this, we'll be ready for game. I've been seeing some sharptail and huns almost every day coming in and out of this field, and it's real tempting to want to hunt him, but I want to wait until he's ready. We might be close. Duck season starts, I think it's on the 16th. I'll have to look at that, but and I got to get Cosmo going. I've had to take her lighter than I expected to go, but she'll be going here pretty soon, and we'll get after it. So until tomorrow. He's not going to go up with that one. Might be sore from his longer flight yesterday. So where's he going to go? He's going to go land on the hill over there, it looks like. Yep. Sometimes I wonder if maybe flying him on an every other day schedule would be better, because he seemed to fly hard and get sore. It does seem to help though when they're sore to fly him and work the soreness out. There he's gonna go. I was thinking I might have to just call him to the lure. Help! Yeah, he's not gonna fly today. He's just gonna keep landing. Come on! Up! I was waiting for him to take off on his own, and then I'll immediately pull out the lure. Kind of reward that taking off, because that's something that's needed to be rewarded and reinforced his whole life, is get your butt going. Once it gets going, commits to going, he usually does quite well at getting him going. And weight doesn't seem to help it any. If weight's really off, it just gets worse, but if flight's right on. It's still always been an issue with him. This is one of his quirks that got developed from some things I did early on with him. A lot of it had to do with flying them in a cast and trying to get both birds flying well, when I should have flown them separately more at first till they were both flying better and then put them together. But lessons learned. Come on, buddy. Let's go. And heck with it. Come on, up. Woo! Hey! I gotta work tomorrow, so I was hoping to work him pretty hard today, since he's gonna sit tomorrow. Hey! Hey! He's really reluctant today. Hey! 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 I'm gonna have to let him have it pretty quick here. He's not gonna keep flying. Hey! Work him a little harder. It was definitely not a stellar performance, but he'll sit tomorrow, get some rest, and then we'll be back at it the next day. He should fly much better. We'll see. Clyde kind of acts like he's raring to go today. We'll see if that translates into him flying well or not. I had to skip yesterday because I had to work. But he needed a rest anyway, rest his muscles. He was frequently sore and it was showing. So the day off didn't hurt none. Okay, there he goes. He might have seen something. Hopefully he didn't. And he just landed up there on the hill. Very typical Clyde. That's what he saw, those two ducks. Get back out of here. I got a few more days before duck season starts. I might just have to stoop into the lure. Call it good. See if I can tease him into going with pigeons. He can be such a pain. Okay, he's flying. I believe he's coming. Hey! Come on! Woo! Okay, he's that way. Chased one and then landed down just over the hill, I think enough that he can't see me. The transmitter's gone into turbo mode, so that shows it's over a significant hill and not getting a clean signal. So looks like I gotta drive over there a little closer and go recover the ornery bugger. And where he landed after chasing that pigeon, it's over here across the road. Looks like on the base map, but next to a pond. I bet there's ducks in it, that's why he's there. I think he's tired of pigeons. He never really likes chasing homers very well. He knows they're hard to catch. He'd rather do game because he knows he can catch that. And he's not been mounting going up for these pigeons because he knows what we're going to do, and he just isn't real enthused about the whole thing. Just had to get him fit enough to have a chance at game. And I guess we'll have to get started on hawking and let him finish getting conditioned on that. Get up here somewhere where I can see him. I don't have permission for this land across the road, so obviously don't want to be walking out there to get him if I don't have to. Oh, there he's flying. Up! Up! Hey! 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 With these fences, I can't stoop into the lure here, but he's gotten a bit of exercise this morning. Ornery bugger. Okay, let's look at what he did today. Actually 2.2 miles, that's more than he's flown before. And none of that was stooping the lure, it was chasing pigeons and dicking around, landed by duck ponds and so forth. And he got up to 50 miles an hour, which is a little bit speedier than he had before. That one pigeon he was chasing by, he was going pretty good. So I would like to see, obviously, him waiting on you on more pitch and all that kind of stuff before hawking, but Clyde's 11 years old. He knows the score on everything. He knows what we're doing. I just need fitness for him mostly, and get him out when he sees a dog on point or sees ducks on a pond. He'll just fly like he's always flown and get after it and whatnot. So it's just Clyde being Clyde, and I've kind of given up on trying to change that. I just let him be him, and we go have fun and catch game and do it his way. But anyway, so I guess conditioning flights that are only conditioning are done with him. starting tomorrow. Duck season isn't open yet, so I'll run the dog and see if I can find a quick point. I have been bumping into sharp-tailed and huns in this field pretty regularly, so there's a good chance to find that. And if not, I'll fly them on just some pigeons again and just get some more condition and get them in the air. The duck season opens pretty quick, and I'll get him going on those, and we'll start catching those. And he really likes that because he knows he can catch them relatively easily. So anyway, I've also got Cosmo I'm starting to condition, and that'll be in a separate video. I'll do one compilation with all of her conditioning flights, the same as I've done with his. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll be back with actual hawking videos here pretty quick.